Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino. We're looking at a beer from the Kame and Kettle. The Kame and Kettle Beer Works in Font Hill, Ontario. This is the Kame and Kettle's Seasonal Excuse Stout, which is 8.2% alcohol by volume. It is a collaboration with the guys at Brimstone. And we're going to drink it out of this ham's goblet. And it's a dimpled goblet. And the reason we're drinking it out of the ham's goblet is I did have an argument a few days ago with a viewer who told me that only glasses with stems are high quality, and anything with a stem has to be high quality, anything without is not. So I decided I'd go out and get my high quality stemware. Anyway, let's pop this open and see what we have. It is a coffee chocolate stout, and as what most people want in a local beer, pretty much all the ingredients were sourced locally. The chocolate's from Stevensville. The coffee is roasted in Fenwick. Wow, that is a pretty beer. Very black, lots of head, nice dark brown head. Looks beautiful. Nice snap, crackle, pop. Smell. Ooh. Now, when I was at the Kame, we were talking about what they wanted out of this beer, and you know, they wanted a more like earthy, more coffee-like coffee. They didn't want it to be green. They didn't want it to have that little touch of sour. They didn't want it to have. They wanted just a rich, earthy coffee flavor, and you're getting that on the scent. Like it's almost espresso bean-like on the scent, but at the same time, kind of mixed in with a nice little chocolate note, a nice little roasted note. Nice little hop kick too. So, let's try the beer. Cheers, boys and squirrels. Oh, you are such a good little thing. Thank you to get your drift on, by the way, for the magnificent rhino head. Okay, so first and foremost, in the immortal words of Beer Geek Reviews, this is a very, very dangerous beer. Very, very dangerous beer. 8.2% alcohol. You would not know that. And to get a 1 liter crowler of it for $10 is amazing, because this stuff is so flavorful. The coffee shines from the very beginning to the very end. Now, I'm not a big coffee drinker, as most of you know. I'll drink maybe 2 or 3 coffees a year. And this could count as one of the coffees that I drink for the year, because this is very, very, very strong flavored black coffee, but very well made. It's not, oh my god, bitter on the back end. It doesn't have that sour taste. It doesn't have a overly burnt taste. It's a nice char with some earthiness and a little bit of espresso notes. Nice caramel up at the forefront. There is a roasty malt that actually adds to the slight char of the coffee. Back end, all the char, basically. The char takes over the back end. I love this beer, to be honest with you. Like, what other 8.2% alcohol, excuse me, coffee stout is chuggable? I don't think there's all that many. I really don't think there is. And that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting an amazing coffee stout. Oh, I got tears in my eyes right now. I'm getting an amazing coffee stout with all the flavors I want. The chug brought out some more earthy tones on the background too, some more like English hoppy notes. So I'm getting English hoppy notes, I'm getting some nice char, I'm getting a lot of beautiful espresso coffee, I'm getting some roastiness, a little bit of like burnt brown sugar. Excuse me, caramelized sugar if you will. Not really picking up much chocolate, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. There is a sweetness in there right after that caramelized sugar taste. There is a little sweetness in there that could be from some type of chocolate. I don't know. But, well, Frank's come to join me and lick his balls while we're doing a review. I'm really, really impressed with this beer, though. I'm actually really impressed with both the beers I picked up from them. I picked up the Schwarz beer and the Stout. And this beer, if you don't like coffee at all, not a beer for you. As I said, I drink like one coffee a year, but when I do, I drink it black. I just need the proper roast for me. For instance, Péché Mortel, way too much for me. It has that green taste, yet it has the overly charred taste. It just pushes me over the limit, and I can't do it. This seems to be perfect for my palate. I mean, if this was the coffee, I could drink it. I don't know what roast it was they made for them. They made a special blend. I would drink this blend, and I would drink it happily. So for this beer, I'm going to give it a 9.25 out of 10, as well as the well, they both got over 9s. I really like this beer. I think it's great. It's high ABV. It's hiding the high ABV very well. It has a lot of flavor, and it is what I want out of a coffee stout. It has all the stout flavors. It is full-bodied. It is very, very easy to put down, and it's Moorish, and that's all I can ask for. And I've got all I can ask for out of it, so I'm not going to ask for anything else. 9.25 out of 10, and thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Cheerios, chaps.